So, hello, sir. Um, um, Today I'm going to do configurations on the um, Laravel 11 to link with the digital ocean space for storing the objects. It means we have to configure cloud object storage linked with the Laravel 11. So let's start. Here is my Laravel 11. Okay, and let's go to the source code in this virtual. So our first task is to create form, controller, and route. So we have to create a form. So let me go to the resource and the view. I'll come here. Okay. Okay. So let's get a form and then um input. So input type is file. Okay. And we will route to the upload URL. Upload method is post method because we deal with the file, so we have to put this attribute also. The enc type, yes, is equal to multi uh multi-part, yes, multi-part form data, and because it's flat PHP, so to deal with uh form handlings, we have to add this character. Okay, directive. So button and type is so upload. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So now let's create the route for this upload URL. So the route for this upload URL is sorry, it's the post method, and here is an upload URL right here. Okay. And now let semicolon. And we will define the class which call file controller. PHP artisan make controller which call file, sorry, controller, file controller. Okay, so it created successfully. Let's go to app, HTTP, and here file controller. So let's copy this namespace and go into put web here, pin, file controller, pin, and here's a pin. Okay, so copy this namespace and we have to go into web, open the web again. Okay, and now let's import this header into this web.php. Okay, so we have to specify the path. So HTTP controller and then file controller. Okay, so in here we have to put the file controller class and the function name. So the function name I will put upload also the upload. Okay, so now let's go to our controller and create function, public function, sorry, public function and upload. So we will create this controller, the upload function for the controller to handle the form that we upload from the web page. So we will get the request from the client. Yeah, get we will get the post data from the client. So we have to uh, get to declare the request arguments parameter, and then we have to validate it. Yes, let validate those data. Yes. Okay. It take an association array. So our name for this, yes, for this input file is I put it as file. Yeah, I put it as file also. So now let's define the rule. So it must be required, not null. And the file that we allow is JPG. JPG. Let me. Okay. Here is the file that we're going to allow. Maybe in here. JPG, PNG, JPG. Okay, something like this. So JPG, PDF. Where. Um, okay, PDF, PDF, MP4, CSS. Because we want to accept file like PDF, image, CS, and video. Okay, so now let accept this for file for type of extension. Sorry, and the max is max the file is 2048. Okay, 2048. 2048. Okay. So here, sorry. So here is our validation for the put input data. So after validation, we have to get the file. We create the file objects. So to get a file object from the request, we have to access it from the request objects and point it to the file method and put the names of the that we given here. Okay. So now we get the file, and next thing we have to get an extension. Yes, extension is equal to file, and it has a method like get client original extension. Okay, so we get an extension here. So after we get a file, so last thing we have to wait. So let me check something here. Okay. So now we declare. We have to check the condition. In the task, it said that um, so it said that in the form controller, if the file type is PDF, image, CS video case, it will be sent to the specific folder in digital space. So I will show you. Uh, okay, I will show you my digital space storage object storage here. So here is my digital space object storage, and I have one bucket called document. I read it earlier, and it's the process to create it. It's so easy. Okay, so here is all the folder available that I've created previous at the moment. So that it has nothing inside. So we screenshot this. Yeah, and put it in here. Okay. So now, if the file extension is PDF, they will upload to this PDF folder, video to the video folders, and CS will be go into this CS folder. Okay. So to write this code, we have to check the condition in our what we call our controller. So if the extension is equal to is extension is equal to PDF. So we will move the file, the path store is equal to file and store here, store method here, and push to be okay. Now let's continue our coding. So we will store it in the folder name, which is PDF here, PDF. Okay, PDF, and our storage disk called S3, right? Let me check is it correct or not. Yes, S3. And next thing, L elif elif extension is equal to PNG. Sorry, something like JPG. Put it PNG, okay? PNG. Something called like PNG, right? Yes, PNG. We will this path will be equal to, let's copy this. So PNG, so it is an image, so we will store it in image. Say image 3, and now let's copy this. Two more. So if the extension is equal to MP4 in the video, right? So we will put it in the video folder here, video. So video, okay. And if the file is extension is CS, so you put it in the CS folder. Okay, here. So is that's all for my controller. Okay. So to know its success or not, we have to return the file path. So it means if it can move the file or store the file in our folder, so it will return the file path. So to know it is success or not, we have to return the file path. So we return it in the JSON form, response, JSON, array, and we put as an association array. And here is the path and the path here. Okay, semicolon. Oh, what's wrong? Response. Yeah, okay. So now let's run it to test it. Mm, make sure it work. Okay, here. Mm, so it work. So next thing that we have to config, we have to go to the env file, put it as native because right now we don't need the database. So in here, we only have the AWS object storage service. So because I use the digital ocean service, uh, I have to add this line of code to my digital to my Laravel. Okay, so let's put it down here. Here is covered by a string. So we explain what is this in here, and my bucket name is document. I write that as document. So we need in here. Let's go to it. So okay. So my bucket man is document, and document it has the file and Singapore one. So here is the endpoint. Endpoint. Endpoint, we will get it from creating the space object storage. So when we create space object storage, we will get this endpoint, just link here. And the next thing is the space key. Space key, we will create it separately in here. Um, wait, let me go out. So here is this access key. So if you want to create a space key, you have to create it here, and it will give you this access key here. So you copy it, copy these things, and put it in here. And for the secret, put it in here. And for the secret key, it only show us for one time for the digital ocean policy. So it will appear down here, maybe around here. So we have to copy it and paste it here. So now for env file configuration is done. The next thing that we have to do, we have to go to the config and go into file system here. So here's this file system configuration. As you can see that the env file, sorry, the env method access the global variable from the AWS. But right now in env file, like I showed you, AWS doesn't have any value because I'm not using the AWS service. By the way, I use the DigitalOcean service. So we have to replace that global for all global variable within with all this file system opinion with the DigitalOcean. Okay, now let me pin this. I have configured already. Uh, somewhere. Oh, not in here. So I have to write everything again. So now let me copy this first. Oh, we can change it directly in V file. Pin. Okay, now let's copy this. Control C, and here is the key, and here is the secret key, and here is the endpoint. Where is the endpoint? Okay, endpoint is in here, and here is the space bucket. Where is the space bucket here? And the last thing is region. I choose Singapore. So where is the region here? Okay, so the configuration is done. Okay, I think I'm done with the configurations. So I have to screenshot this thing. Okay, and put it in here. Route. Let me screenshot route one more. Okay, and let me screenshot the controller. Controller is in here. Put it down. Okay, so yeah, the controller. And paste it in here. Okay, okay. So now what we have to do next is to zip this file. So I have to zip the file, go into drive web projects, and I call it digital space. Now let's zip this file. Mm, yes, wait a minute. Okay, it is a digital space. So what I have to do is I have to upload the zip file into my virtual machine, the cloud virtual machine. So at the moment, I have to add a cloud virtual machine. Okay, which and let me show you with this IP address. Wait a minute here, this IP address. So I have to, yes, upload my zip file. Yeah, digital space here. Open it. So it upload right now. Wait a minute. So now my zip file is already. So now let's cd to my root folder. Okay. So let unzip the file. Okay. Let's remove the zip file. Okay. So now let's test it. Okay. So it doesn't have a permission. I have to configure the permission. So I already wrote the commands and the permission granted is in here. Okay. So I only copy this and paste it here. Okay. So here, www hyphen data is um, the virtual user in of for the Apache server in this human tools. Okay. So I have to grab the 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 group owner and the uh, file owner and the file group owner to digital space. Okay, and then the next things we also uh, now let cd into digital space. Okay, so we have to. So if we do the ls, okay, now we see the group owner and the group owner and the uh, file group owner and file owner is www-data. But we want to change something, some permission in here. Okay, sorry, copy it again. What we want is to grant permission execution for the group also for the storage. So for the storage file and also for the cache file because the group user also need to do something with the cache file. Am I right? Cache. Okay. So now enter. Okay. Let list again. You can see now the group can do the execution here. Sorry, the read and the write can write the data. Okay. So with permission granted is finished. Now let refresh it again and we can see this interface. Amazing. Okay. And the last thing that we need to download, we have to run this command, compulsory require leak file system AWS3 version 3. Okay. So pass it in here and insert it. Yes. Now let's download it and it done. Okay. So now let's clear the cache to make sure everything is work. So sudo um php artisan config cache. So now let's test it. Okay. Choose on the file. So let me upload the PDF first. Okay, something like here. Does it work? Path failed. Why? So now I have to fix the problem and it's happened in here in the env file. So let's go to the env file again. The path is failed because it cannot submit it. And if you scroll down here to the digital open space bucket, so instead by put the document, I test it by put the full link here like digital object storage dash sgp1 like this. Okay, so and then I save it and exit. So I'm going to this interface and starting upload like I'm going to upload PNG file. So now let me show you again in the digital ocean. So when I'm starting upload and it automatically create this thing, right? I show you this bucket. So this document now from now I don't use it, but I use this instead because when I put this bucket name and it start working, okay, maybe it cannot be duplicate the bucket. So the bucket name must be unique. So here is the bucket name that I showed you previously in the .env file. So let's go in it. It has the same subfolder like it used to be in document. Okay, PDF with ONCS image. So let's see image here. Like now, it doesn't have any file. Move back and go into the PDF. It doesn't have any file yet. So I want to test it for you. Now let's go into our interface here. Let's choose the file. So let me upload the PNG first, like a php.png here. Now let's upload. And yes, it's success at this time, the path, and here is the image directory. And here is the file name. Okay, now let's go into the digital scene. That's it. So go into the image and see what here we get the file. Okay, to test it, it's work or not. Let's copy this URL. Okay, and paste it in here. Okay, PHP, like the PHP in my folder. Okay, so PHP here. So now let's upload the PDF. So I will show you again. In PDF here, it doesn't have anything yet. Yes. Now let's upload to the PDF. Send file. And let's choose one PDF file. That may be this EOD PDF. Okay. So now let's upload it. And it's successfully uploaded. Okay. So let's go into the PDF. Right now, it has the file. Okay. So let me um, copy this link and paste it here. Here is my PDF file. Okay. So everything is working right now. And it's also the end for my video. Thank you.